said this before we watched the video, but she just showed up over at the sheriff's office on that day.
That's right.
All right. Was that the first time you all had heard anything about the fact that perhaps her mother had Evelyn?
The first time we heard that was just in that interview, yes.
Okay. And it probably goes without saying, but did that cause a shift in your all's approach to the investigation?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What did you all do as a result of what she told you at that point?
We started trying to run that lead down with her mother.
All right. Did you all, on later that day, further interview Miss Boswell about what was going on?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And as part of that, did you also bring her dad, Tommy Boswell, in to speak with her?
We did.
Okay. Was that all part of the same interview?
Yes.
Okay. Were you in the room and present when, well, let me ask you this. Who was in the room initially when that second part of the interview began?
It was just Megan and her father.
Okay. Agent Gratz also
yes.
around? Okay. Were you, those interview rooms, are you able to watch or monitor the interviews as they proceed live?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And did you watch and monitor the first part of that interview?
Yes.
Okay. And eventually during this interview, does her dad leave the interview room?
Yes, he does.
Okay. And do you enter the interview room?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you and Agent Gratz then proceed to interview Miss Boswell further about her involvement? And
correct. We did, yes.
Okay. And you've mentioned before, but this interview took place over at the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And is that the same interview room that we just watched you interview her in?
Yes.
Before lunch?
Yes.
All right. So that's located here in Sullivan County?
Yes, it is.
All right. And has audio and video recording capabilities?
Correct, it does.
Prior to coming to court here today, did you have an opportunity to review that interview?
Yes, I did.
And is it what you saw a true and accurate copy of the interview that you conducted?
Yes.
Judge, I would move to introduce that. I believe we're Exhibit 220.
220. No objection. Before Exhibit 220.
And I would move to play that for the jury this time.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I get something real quick? Yeah, send me those two phones. Yeah. Yeah, it's not, I'm not forcing you, I just thought, you asked me to call him, you want to talk to him?
Right now?
Yeah.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do? Okay. You want to talk to him in private? You want me to be in here? You want somebody else to be in here?
I mean, I didn't want to talk to you about what I told you.
Okay, you just want to talk to him in private?
I mean, I just don't want him to like know what I have told you.
I've not told him anything. Okay. You want me to sit in here while he talks to you, or?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. It's just right. Like but anytime you want to have a private conversation, just let me know. I'll step out. You don't talk as long as you want to. Okay. Hey, Tom. Hey, come on here. So if you already make something helpful, all right. Sure. Right here. She said it was okay for me to sit in. If y'all want to talk, but what I was telling her, if y'all want to talk in private at any point, I'm more than happy to step out and let you all your daughter sit there and talk. You know.
I have told them they know what's going on now.
You need to tell the truth, honey.
I have told the truth.
The truth comes from her. If you tell lies, you give it home, and you can't give yourself out.
That I literally told him.
Okay.
That's why he called you.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on? And what you tell?
They know, you don't need to know.
Okay.
Okay. That way, okay? They know what's going on.
Y'all know what's going on.
We know what she told us. I'll say that. You know, we know what she's told us. I've been sitting here as service. I've not been out on the ground running down the information, but we know what she's told us.
They're trying to get hold of who has her.
Yeah.
So she's okay.
That's what
They're trying to get hold of who has her.
that's what we've been trying to do the whole time, you know.
I told you her name on there, and you listen to the phone, it's like, things going on, I got you, and they're gonna take you from not going to school. It's like, I said to mom, I said, it's fine, and I'll be back here, so I can send you to school next month. You didn't come back, because I told you, I said, come back, I'll take you to school, I'll take you for a report day, and I said, hey, if you don't show up before, they're gonna take you. You didn't start listening to me, I love you, you're my
I did
father.
listen to you and I talked to you.
I'm not doing nothing against you, I'm not against you. Never been against you. And you tell them the truth, and Evelyn's all right, and things.
I have, they're trying to find her.
You passed the lie detector test, I'll hop the farm for a lawyer for you.
They're trying to find her.
Is that your mother's voice?
What?
Wherever she's at or whatever?
Maybe.
I didn't hear what you asked.
I asked her if that's your mama's doing, where the baby's at or
Oh,
whatever.
doings, yeah.
They're trying to
I'm
find
a
mom.
country boy, I speak.
They're-
Yeah, I know,
They're trying to find mom. She's taken off. I told them everywhere she could possibly be with Evelyn. I've given them every phone number I have for her. They're trying to find her.
Your mom's got Evelyn here, so. Oh, she told me.
She told me she does.
All right, man. Your mom don't have it. Where did she get it?
In the center.
No, your mom don't have it. No, she don't.
That's who took her, Dad.
Okay.
Okay.
You keep the story, keep giving her the right. The truth stands out. Keep telling the truth.
I have Dad.
Oh,
They're
okay,
trying to
I'm
find
not
mom.
trying to argue with you. I'm talking to you, Daddy, I love you.
Okay.
You tell this lie, that lie, before you know it. You don't even know what she told here. And like I told you earlier, I'm a professional player. When we do grade or do a driveway or a parking lot or whatever, I can drain water, I can do whatever. That's my job. The customer ain't gonna tell me how to do my job. Just like I ain't gonna stand here and tell this man how to do his job. He's a professional what he does. And he think I know whatever I told you and try to help him.
Absolutely.
Because I know they're professionals, that's their job. And you're full of the best. You ain't full, I mean, you're not gonna sit here and try to tell me shit lies and get one over on you, that's not gonna happen.
I'm not lying, Dad. I've
Okay.
told them everywhere where they can find her.
Like, I mean,
Dad, if you're just gonna sit here and do that, I don't want to talk to you.
I'm not trying, I'm just,
Dad,
okay, man. Did you tell her about Megan Boswell, she walked across the road the other day, what you told her? Did you tell her that she's gonna meet you there and say,
yes. Yesterday, we even went text at 7 to go hunt for her. Or, not me and you, the other, whoever.
but she's a hide and she's guilty of something? Because, I reported all this. That night she called. And she said, look what you want to do, look what you got started. I said, you got nothing started. I said, I want to know where Evelyn's at.
Well, yesterday when I met her, she was trying to take me up to Virginia, and I said, no, I'm not going. And she's like, you have to go with me. I've got to go up there, stuff like that. And I was like, look, if you don't take me up there and talk to these people, I'll get out of the car and find the phone, and they'll come pick me up from where I'm at. So then she dropped me off the Elmer shelter, and she was supposed to come back, never came back, turned her phone off, can't get hold of her at all. Turned her real phone off. Not 647.
Are they still driving the beam with you?
I told them everything I know about the
Okay,
victim.
you need to like, just be honest.
The tail light is out on it. Or not the tail light,
The tail light's out.
but part of the driver's side tail light's out on it.
I mean, the front, passenger
They
side,
know.
fender beam.
They know, but they know well, yeah.
I don't know why the last time she was there, something told me to get the tag.
Really?
Did you?
Not what I did, but something told me to. And then there she left.
Well, they can look it up.
It's on the black BMW?
Yeah.
It's on the dark
Oh, you
gray.
got it.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you're right, it is gray.
Is it gray? I didn't know if it was dark, gray or white or dark blue.
It's listed as gray, so
Sorry.
I think that's what it is.
The truth and honesty.
that. I told him I can't get hold
Okay,
of
well,
mom.
well, okay.
I've tried to call her
I know that,
thousands of
all right,
times. She
so
won't
just
call
let
me.
me explain something to you.
Okay. I should have told him I came in here. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
no, I ain't gonna, there's nothing to do with me. You know, when she had brain waves up there and all that stuff happened. Well, yeah, I did bullshit, because I didn't want to go to jail. I don't care a thing. And my lawyer sat me down one day, he said, Colin, he said, I'll tell you something. He said, the truth will set you free. He said, you get in front of that judge with that attitude and lie, and he knows, he said, you will go to prison. I just told you the truth. I ended up on probation, which he set me up. If I walked in there, she'd have killed me and I'd been involved in April. I know that, but I can't prove it. She's in control of everything, because we had to put up against the business. I told the truth, exactly what happened. I got probation. Yeah. And people talk about probation officers. You give them respect, they give you respect. I can't say one thing bad about them people in there. Not one thing. Because every time I went in there, I'd give them respect. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Easy as that.
And things are good. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I mean,
I don't know what's wrong with us. Somebody don't like you. I'm just trying to teach you something, because your mom puts all this crazy stuff.
Okay, and after I talked to you, I told them. Okay?
That's what you need to do, is be honest. Did you take lie detector tests?
No.
Why not?
We just ended up not getting into that.
Okay.
Yeah, because she provided us with some information.
The truth will take you further in this world. Anything cool.
And I have told
Okay,
them.
thank you.
And I told them to
Thank you.
go everywhere I
respect you for
can,
that.
everywhere they can
I
find me.
respect you for that.
Yesterday, me and the other, whoever, the FBI agents were here, Jeff and
Yeah.
Todd, Maybe.
Maybe Todd, Kevin, maybe.
no, not Kevin, it was
There's,
just me and Jeff.
there's a handful of them here.
Yeah, okay, well, whoever I talked to, we literally went all through exit 7, they took me like every hotel trying to find her. So I don't know if she was in exit 7 and she just left
Well,
because,
why would she leave that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Since she's guilty, so originally she's right. Hey, when's the last time you seen her with that?
A couple months ago, we can,
Was that when she was over in the trailer when she had the kids? Because I call talk Charlotte Wise every day, and she babysitted it on a couple nights. I could hear her playing when I was talking to her.
yeah, I guess, I don't know. It was never when I was working at the chicken shack.
Well, however it is,
Mom stayed a couple nights at the trailer with me and she took Evelyn.
I know she was there because Ashley told me, but she's guilty
It
of
is
something.
Evelyn.
That's never, that's not here nor there at this point. It doesn't matter.
Right, yeah,
We're
but-
worried about that
Evelyn, I had to tell her, and I had to tell little Fib y'all that I didn't hear from Angel. I was going to get my son Elijah home,
Yeah.
because I know if she runs, she'd take him.
Oh, wow.
And I told her, I don't like to lie.
Yeah.
But when it comes, I mean, something I had to. I didn't have no choice.
Yeah.
I said, they call the social workers. I said, you gotta have Elijah back there at 12 o'clock, come in here at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
She said, well, who called him? I said, I don't know. I said, y'all said, Ashley called him. Y'all, or Megan said Ashley called. I said, I don't know. Megan didn't call. I said, I don't know who called. They ain't gonna tell me that. But anyway, to make a long story short, she was to her mom's, and she started crying. She said, well, I'm just gonna have to leave from here. Now, are you happy with what you done? And I thought about it. And then when I met her, usually, every time I pick the kids up, she's cussing or telling me what I've done or ends up to belonging. We met her at Dingles.
Well, you know I was in the English parking lot.
I didn't know you was in the car.
Not in her car.
I didn't know you was in
When
Dingles.
was
When they met.
The day I recorded that one, that morning,
Okay.
whatever. I've been up so long, I ain't got no sleep, man. I feel like a zombie.
Same way.
I cried my eyes out over that baby, and I'll get up in the middle of the night and can't go back to the point.
So you met Angel?
In Ingles Park lot, Paul Heights. She's supposed to be there at
So
12.
on the 17th of February?
The other day I recorded Evelyn. She opened the truck door on my truck, and I told her, we were sitting there, me and Ashley was, and she pulls up, and I tried to get where the cameras could get us, because I don't want to be lied on.
Yeah, yeah.
And, I said, Ashley, I still deal with her, I saw her March that one day. And Ashley got out. She got out, opened my truck door up. And we was married 18, 19 years. I know it won't better than anybody else. She got out crying. And I've never seen her cry the way she was crying. And she opened the truck up, put Elijah, did you see her crying when she was crying? Put Elijah in the back seat, in his car seat, and buckled him in. And I mean the tears, man, just like you take that bottle of water, was rolling down her cheeks.
Is that right?
She never opened her mouth up to me. She never said one word. And I told Ashley then, I said, something's going on. She knows something. She knows that's the last time she's going to lay eyes on that Elijah. Because Elijah's her pick.
Okay.
And I thought about it after I left me and Ashley got, and I meant to tell y'all, and I've had so much run through my mind and try to speculate and figure and do.
That's fine.
And I told Ashley, I said, I've never seen that woman cry like that.
Yeah.
And then it dawned on me, I said, she knows that's the last time she's going to see Elijah.
Fine.
So I don't know what she knows or what she's done. But something like it never did happen. Now, she'd come up and cry and try to get Elijah started so he would go home. And
Do you know
then,
anybody that she knows in Mendota, Virginia? Because that's where she was hell bent to take me to yesterday, was Mendota, Virginia.
now, if I just got some people,
In Mendota?
not Mendota,
Close to it?
no,
Damascus?
just listen, my brother finished, I don't know, I worked over so much, before you get to some other place.
Well, like I said, she never specified where
Before you get to
that's
Nicholasville.
where it's off there.
Before you get to Nicholsville, there's a place called Slow Play back this side of it. Gladys's brother lived there on that farm, and there's some other people.
Gladys is my mom's mom. She passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah, that's right. Maybe they can have some people over, I don't know. But
Yeah,
she knows so many people, she's been in and out of jail on what she does
yeah.
that I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that, I don't know.
Well, she wasn't exit 7. I don't think she's there now after yesterday. Like I said, me and the two other guys, I have to think. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Did y'all check that, the motels, was any of them registered her, registered?
I checked. I called every single one of
I
them.
think they checked every motel.
Did they go see if they got somebody else to put?
It was Todd and Jeff. Did you check under Michael McLeod?
I didn't go out there with.
Okay, well, it's Williams' dad.
I'll do it.
But it was Todd and Jeff. We went like everywhere. And exit 7 tried following her. Nothing.
But that's what I've been telling you from the get-go. You've told so many lies, nobody knows to believe you. Like when we Ashley first got together, she lied to me about anything. I hear her on the phone line to her mom. I said, Ashley, that's one person I never talked to her. I said, there's no reason you lied. She lied to her mama one day because where her mama's driveway is. Well, Tommy's truck's clean. They've been going down the road. My truck's dirty, man. It's unreal. He don't want to bring up the driveway to get there. I said, what are you talking about? My truck's dirty. I said, we lied to your mama. She got off the phone from her. That was way back there. Which I broke her from lying. I said, there's no reason to lie. Because if you tell this lie, you tell that.
Yeah, but I really didn't want to think they were looking into her because she took off yesterday when she got that idea.
Just when you're trying to make my girl this shit don't trick me in.
I know.
Now I'm telling you, if you know something, you just don't say a word till I get done. If an accident happened, you need to tell it, because if something did happen to the baby, and they get it, you can go to prison for the rest of your life. Child molesters, and somebody harms your babies, their life is living in hell prison.
I have told them everything I know.
Now I'm telling you,
I have told them,
am I right or wrong? You're right.
I have told them every single thing I know.
Okay.
Anywhere I think she could be. Do you have any other numbers for her besides the 3 that I might have given?
They was on Ashley's phone, because I never called her off this phone, because she harassed me so much and called and cussed me out.
Okay, well, I have like Will's 647 number and then a 375.
What she was doing at last, she called from that text now, remember?
Yeah, that was 375.
She called from Evelyn, and the last few times she was a walking, remember? That time when I thought, after we Ashley got talking, I said, well, we had that number, why don't she be blocking the number? And it dawned on me, I said, she might be in a motel somewhere, and they won't know where she's at, and she's blocking the number. You know, I mean,
I only have the 3 numbers for her.
but if an accident happened, maybe, you're young, you just need to tell them. But just please, because when you find it, if something happened, and get autopsy, come on, you don't have to tell them. Technology is too smart. And if you be honest now, right or wrong, y'all go along with her. Long as she's being honest.
We've talked about that several
Yeah,
times.
you know what I'm saying?
Several times today we've talked about that.
I know, and I told you all clearly.
I'm just agreeing.
Well, like, we're just trying to, we're not one to argue with my girl, I love you.
Yeah.
You're my daughter. I love you regardless. I might not agree with what you do, but that don't stop me from loving you, caring about you, worrying about you. I know when you've already had your disagreements, but that don't stop the way I feel about you. And if you be honest and go before the judge, they'll stand up to the judge and tell them that she was honest. If you keep lying and they go before a judge and tell them what she told us, tell that judge, don't throw the book at you.
Okay.
Just like I told you that day before we went to court.
I know that, and I came clean to them after I was gone. You don't know, and I don't start talking about it after I was gone.
Well, we think you come clean, we don't
Oh,
know.
but yes,
We hope you come clean,
I did.
but back to the fact. It's like that day before we walked in that courtroom, I was like, I don't wonder, when you mouthpiece that judge, you're trying to overtalk him. You try to overtalk the judge, and he was a little loud, you know what you do? Well, I told you to. So you better stop fighting the girl.
Okay.
The way everybody looks at it, that's your baby. You're the one responsible. I got Charlotte Elijah and all them 2 little ones. Something happens to any one of them, I'm responsible. There's nobody to point his finger at me. That's the reason why we're all pointing the finger at you. So you just need to be straight up. Because they done told me you done fed them a bunch of lies earlier. So how do we know you're, we can believe you 100% now? It's going to come out. It's just a matter of time till they find out what went on. They got, how many guys you got, 40-some people working on this?
we got like 40-some people working out of this specific location.
Yeah, like-
That I swear to God, I just told them the
Okay,
truth.
fine. I'm just telling you, I mean, it's just a matter of time till it comes out.
I told them the truth just now, or right before he called you.
Okay.
That's when I started talking.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, I mean, it's just, it's like a clock on that phone, it's ticking.
Well, do you know where else Mom could be?
I don't know where your mom would be. I don't hang out with your mom. And then usually wherever, I don't know where she lived at over at Will, or to your mom and dad's.
Well,
But other than that,
do you know the exact address on Jenkins-Hollow Road, or just that it was on Jenkins-Hollow Road?
I don't know the address, I can take you there, but I didn't know anything road, anything, you know, I'm not well educated, so I don't look at road signs, I'll mark something, this church, or that bridge, or that store, or,
Yeah. There's like a river behind it, and it's a trailer. The guy who lives there, his name's Jesus.
yeah, if you go just a little ways on that road, there's a bridge that crosses, so before you cross that bridge, I'm trying to picture it in my mind.
It's kind of like a yellowy tan colored trailer. And it's got a little porch, and it has like a stove sitting out front of it and a bunch of other junk.
There's a fence goes in between that, there's a little house, and there's the 2 trailers, there's the 1 trailer right in the house where it was at, because
Yeah.
we went over to, I picked Charlotte up that last time, Elijah, because she told me she was going to have them. I said, just put me on speaker, let me talk to the kids. She put me on speaker, I said, like this, I said, I'm coming to get my kids, you let me have them, I'm bringing them along with me, and I know everybody in there hear me, when she put me on speaker. Boy, they got ants in their pants. Me and Charlotte watched them out my book in the driveway. Okay. Yeah. See, your mom, hang out for nobody but herself. She don't love you kids as well. I love y'all. I lay down and die for you. I'd die for any of you. And we wouldn't link eye about it. She's not that way, man. If you don't love her, that's something's wrong. She's for herself. Whatever benefits her, whatever keeps her out of trouble, she's for herself. And I'm trying to explain it. Mikey knows that's the reason Mikey spoke to her, what, 8 years? Why do you think your brother don't talk to her for?
She's on that stage.
She's not on that statement. You don't cross your family like that and think your family's gonna love you. She got to take your brother to prison. And then she says, oh, that's your fault. You done all this. And Mikey's a young, smart, intelligent man. He runs that business. He's a good man. If your family man raises his boys right, goes to work, goes home. But he told me, he said, if I had $1 million running the race, I said, the homeless person, stop giving them before I give her $1. I said, son, that's your mom. I said, I'm not giving $1 to that. I said, that's the way you feel. I said, that's the way you feel. I said, you want to talk to her, do what you want. I said, I'm not going to be mad at her for saying one to you. Don't get mad when I say this. I don't think you're telling us the truth.
And telling the truth. I've given them every single way I know how to find her.
Yeah, you want me to give her every single way to find her.
That I'm being
Where's that
honest.
one?
Mom had her lost.
Well, why did you say Ethan had her conversation?
Because I thought Mom was going to run off. Which now it's a little late for that, don't get me wrong, but you know, I kind of wanted to just take off and leave.
Why would she just take off and leave?
Can you walk out of the room for a second?
Absolutely. That won't happen.
I'm gonna just take some of the things so I can do it. Well,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
yeah, thank you, Tom. Thank you.
You know when all that stuff happened and she was still running off that hard, accusing me of doing it?
Yeah.
That was the start of that.
How's it going, Jennifer?
She wanted the money back.
Yeah.
Okay,
So why would she want that?
you're not following my point.
No.
Okay, she stayed at the trade with me for a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
She watched Evelyn while I went to work for a little bit.
Mhm.
And then she started about that money, like, I'm really broke, I don't have, you know, a dime to my name
Mhm.
at this point in my life. And she just, I went to work again. I came back and she was gone.
Mhm.
I called her, she's like, bring me the money and I'll let you have her back. That, I swear to God, right hand to God, that's how it went down.
Well, what'd she do with Evelyn?
That I don't know. Yesterday she kept trying to take me to notice. Every time that I would talk to her between now and like last month when she did finally start talking to me again, every time I asked her about it, she'd be like, she'd stay
Well-
to get her back in a little bit.
Here, I'll just step back in for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you tell her what you was talking?
No,
Megan?
Look, I don't know, I didn't hear what was being
No,
said
but she
there,
didn't tell
but,
you that.
well, let's just put it like this. I've said it before to her, we'll start fresh again, okay? Everything we talked about.
well, no, it's
Earlier.
all to do with Mom.
I get that, but we're not going to hold against you, okay? We want Evelyn, so what else is there?
Tell him.
Okay, so a while ago, Mom said that I took money off of her debit card, and I did not. And she stayed with me in the trailer for a few days after that whole deal, so I mean, I thought we were good. That's when she was watching her, I was going to work.
All right, so Angel said Maggie took money from debit card.
Mm-hmm.
Debit card.
Mom kept Evelyn overnight one night, when the first night that I stayed at Hunter's, and I was late to work the next morning by like 20 minutes.
So Mom
Sorry.
kept Evelyn the first night you stayed at Hunter's.
Mhm.
When was that?
A week after the chicken shack opened.
So first night, Maggie stayed at Hunter's. Help me out with the date. I don't know anything about the chicken shack. Don't know when it opened.
Do you have, no, Mom, there's a calendar right here, just letting you know.
What month and meeting is it?
December,
Okay.
I guess it would have been 2 weeks after. It probably was around like either the 14th or the 16th.
Okay. 12/14 or 12/16.
Okay.
Mom kept Evelyn the first night. Maggie stayed at Hunter's the 14th or the 16th of December.
Okay. I was supposed to be at work at 6 a.m. the next morning, but I stopped by the trailer to check.
Maggie stopped by a trailer where Angel and Evelyn were. All right.
They weren't there, and she started, hey, when you give me all that money back from the debit card, I'll let you have her back.
Angel and Evelyn weren't there. Angel stated, give me the money back you stole from my debit card, and you can have Evelyn back, right?
Right.
We like always.
I guess it was Bessie.
Where was who?
Well, I was just
Okay.
He
What?
didn't stay at the trailer, but he wanted that.
Okay.
Can you go back to Will like that?
Angel,
Yeah.
Angel said to you, give me the money back you stole from my debit card, you can have Evelyn back. Text, phone, Facebook,
Phone.
uh,
Phone
talking
number.
over the phone.
Talking over
Okay.
the phone.
What number were you using then?
Like my number?
Yeah.
It was the 579 number that I showed
T-
you.
Well, tell me the 423
579
579
6173.
6173.
I don't know which number Mom was calling from at that point.
Okay. So Maggie,
At what time did you have that conversation?
Of the day?
is
Well, I mean, not
It was
today.
early in the morning, Dad. Like
that's fine. That's
before
fine.
6:30.
Okay, I do know this. I can't remember when in December, she had my two kids over there,
Yeah.
and she told me she babysat them.
Okay.
I did hear Evelyn in the back, but I can't
Okay.
remember the exact date.
Not sure. December. Okay. All right. So it's 12,
And
14,
she told me
12,
she was
16.
babysat them. She's a hiding somewhere, she wouldn't be running.
What else?
That's it.
Okay.
Now see, you raised your hand to God, and you said you told the truth the first time, that's what comes. I'm not mad at you, I'm not fussing at you, but
Let's.
how many churches she told you?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's supposed to be on me, but we know it was baloney.
I don't know. We can take what you tell us, but we have to go verify it. You know.
And you're killing time. If Evelyn out there, somebody got her, and tell them this, tell them that, and lead them over here where they should be over here to find her.
They need to go talk to Mom, and I literally told them every way in the world I have to get a hold of her for where she might be.
Well, let's do this. Since I've been doing different things and Matt's been doing different things, can I just?
Have you? Mom has family in Oklahoma. Do you think she'd go there?
Okay. Mom has family. Angel has family in Oklahoma.
Do you know if she had money to make it to Oklahoma?
Angel has family.
Yeah, I know she has family.
I'm sorry, that just popped in my head.
Gladys's brother, ain't it?
Yeah, Howard Jack.
Yeah.
Who?
Howard Jack.
Howard
Jack.
Jack. That's first and last name.
I don't think that's his last name. I don't know. It's gone
That's
to
what how you know.
If that's
Mom
Gladys,
just talked about him.
if that was Gladys's brother, Delmer was a Delmer.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot about her family in Oklahoma. Just not popped in my head.
That's fine. Let's do this. Let me
She
get
threatened to go to Oklahoma.
Matt back in here. You okay with talking to Matt again?
Yeah.
What I want to do is try. We're gonna plug this in. We're gonna narrow that down in our timeline and see when exactly we can say definitively we last saw Evelyn. Okay. So, Cubby, if you don't mind, just because of kind of the space, I'm gonna get Matt in
That's
there
fine,
and
that's
swap
fine.
you all out.
That's anybody to do it.
Let me step out. Would you like anything to drink? Get this
No,
back.
I'm good, thank you.
Would you like a Coke? Would you like a bathroom break?
No,
Would you like a Mountain Dew?
no.
Anything to eat? Okay. I'll be right back.
Like, so that's what I was trying to tell you, Howard, you go from this to that, we don't know if that's what you when your house is true.
Let's go ahead and step.
All right,
step
right.
out. Fine, man. You need anything, just wave pop. Well, ask her again. You want something to drink? Want something to eat? Mountain Dew, water, something to eat? I'm hungry. I know you're hungry. You not hungry? I'm sleepy. I bet I can find some more of those crackers. You sure? Alright. So, what I was talking about doing was narrowing down this timeline. So I didn't specifically ask, but this 12/14 or 12/16, when Mom said, you owe me money, I'm not going to give you Evelyn back unless you pay me the money. How much money is she saying?
I don't know, because I did not take money out for that before.
Did she say, hey, it was $10, it was $1 million?
No, she didn't give me the
She just said money? Okay.
I will say this though.
Well, hang on, keep that thought, all right? Is this the last time you talked to Mom about Evelyn?
No,
Have you seen Evelyn alive since that time?
no.
Okay.
I didn't see her that morning, so it would have been like the night before, because I stayed out hundred that night.
How is it that we could narrow it down and you could say definitively it was the 14th or it was the 16th or?
I don't remember if it was like a Saturday or a Monday, but it was one of the two, because it was like after the second week I started working at JJ.
Okay, what were you going to say?
I loved her money, and I did spend $30 for wearing having clothes on the internet, but she knew about that. So that's what she was talking about.
Okay. All right. So let me go back. We're going to try to make a timeline here, okay? Upstairs. Here's where we think Evelyn. So then we have Mom came and got her. Angel got Evelyn. You say 12/7.
She started staying at my house.
Okay. So from the 7th to the 14th or the 16th, did she stay there about a week?
She stayed there, like, for a couple days, and then she left for a couple days and came back.
Is that all during that week time
Yeah.
frame?
Yeah.
Is it more than a week long?
No.
Okay. Mom got mad and left a couple of days after. Was that when she left? She got mad,
Yeah.
but then came back.
What'd she get mad about? I might miss that part.
I wouldn't let Will come over.
Okay. Don't hold back, something like that. Yeah, ain't no big deal. Okay. Angel called Chicken Shack
In January.
in January. That's the day you had court.
Yeah, she asked for me.
And the Angel, you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk to Angel that day?
Yeah.
And what court was it again? Washington County?
Yeah, Washington County Session.
What'd y'all talk about?
Well, she was like, hey, can you come over later? And I was like, yeah, that's fine, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She was on speaker, and like there were people out the windows. I really wasn't going into like details.
Okay. Alright. Is that the day you went over to Elizabethan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Evelyn wasn't there.
No.
Okay.
Hunter came with me, and me and Mom walked outside, and that's when we started talking about Evelyn.
Hunter was with Maggie. Alright. You walked outside and started talking about Evelyn. What did you talk about?
Well, I kept asking her, and she was like, she's somewhere safe, don't worry about it. Like,
Did you worry?
I mean, no, she told me she's okay.
Okay. That was approximately a month after you'd seen Evelyn?
Around the month.
I mean, let me just ask you this. Were you just wanting a break from Evelyn?
I never told Mom to take her. I just wanted her to help me, like, watch her.
Yeah.
And not that I wouldn't say at Hunter's, yes, I didn't want a break, and I was like, I'm going to be back in the morning for her to work to check on her.
But what I'm saying is we've got about a month time span where you're not seeing Evelyn.
I couldn't get hold of Mom. She changed her phone number.
Right.
I had no clue where she was at.
But you're not like freaking out, oh my God, I need to call the police.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, I just need a break from Evelyn. I'm tired of raising Evelyn.
Well, I thought she was okay.
Okay. Okay. So let's say this. We've got as late as the 12th or the 16th. Never talked to your mom from that point to when she called you in January?
I would try to contact her, and I even called her parents and found out that they knew where she was at, and they told me no.
So
I didn't have a current phone number for her.
Okay, let me just ask it directly. Did you ever speak to your mom in person during that time frame?
No.
Did you text her?
Facebook message.
She didn't have Facebook. I tried to.
Well, I mean,
whatever
like,
number she had, but I couldn't get hold of her.
Just here's what I'm asking. Did you all have a conversation through text messages during that time?
No.
Snapchat, Instagram?
She doesn't do anything like that.
Whatever, there's probably something I've never even heard of.
She doesn't do anything like
Do
that.
you do anything like that?
I have Instagram.
Okay. Were you messaging her on anything during that time?
No. I tried to contact her, like I said, in that phone number, like somebody else had had at that point.
Okay. So like a month goes by, there's zero communication with you and Angel, right?
Right.
You talk to her maybe, can you tell me at the 1st of January? The end of January?
I really don't remember much. It was definitely in the first part of the month.
Okay.
You go look up my birthday was.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
We can, yeah, we can do that.
So it was your court date in Washington County, Tennessee,
Yes.
for reckless driving?
Reckless driving.
Okay.
Doing like 90 or 95 and like a 65.
We don't even care about that. We're
No.
trying to
Well, I'm
find
just letting you know so that way it's specified. I think it was for.
I mean, you got a bunch of tickets in January?
Did I?
I'm asking you.
I mean,
I
no.
know.
I got it in December. I got the ticket in December.
The
Right.
court date was in January.
Yeah.
And
it-
that's
it was
when your
from
mom
Texas.
called you? That's the day you talked to your mom?
Yeah. I remember that because she called while I was gone.
Just out of the blue, hadn't talked to you in a month, roughly,
Yeah.
a couple weeks.
Well, she tried to call my mommy first, and my mom told her I was working at Jimmy Jack.
She tried to call where?
My mommy, dad's mom, grandma.
Alright.
Okay.
How do you call her?
Oh, mommy.
Oh, mommy.
Yeah. I started calling her that when I was little, like old mommy.
I just not
She
heard
raised me.
that. I just not heard that before.
Well, I try not to say that because then
Well, it's fine.
it's
I mean,
confusing.
well, as long as we know what you're talking about. Okay. All right. So month-ish goes by. You don't hear from
Yeah.
Angel. You hear from her that day. You go over to Elizabeth, and do you drive with her or follow her? Just meet her there?
No, me and Hunter drove over to the house she's at.
Was she already there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that was the trailer, Jude's trailer.
Okay.
On the river, on Jigging Hollow Road.
Okay. Well, you know which, well, we'll get to that later. Evelyn's not there.
Right.
What do you do?
Well, me and him walked outside to talk, and I asked her, and she just kept saying to me, hey, she's somewhere safe, she's not here right now, it's fine, don't worry about it.
What do you do after that?
I mean, me and Hunter went home, and
Okay.
the next day I asked you,
Right up.
back up,
Court date was when?
in January. I had one in February too. It got reset.
Same speeding ticket?
Yeah, I went to one day, and like, you know, the guy was like, oh, well, like, if you go in front of the court, like, if you don't get a lawyer, blah, 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 like, I could give you, like, 70 days in jail, and I was like, I want this reset, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, it's a record, that's the first ticket I got.
Okay.
And, they had it reset, and the second time I went, the guy was like, it's a $20 bond. That was on February 13th, the second time.
Okay, and that's the one I found out just now, February 13th.
Yeah.
So your date,
My first court date was in
okay,
January.
we're trailing that.
All right. So you and Hunter leave trailer in Elizabeth, and Evelyn's not there. Your mom says she's safe. Did you say, or did your mom show you pictures of Evelyn? FaceTime, phone call? Did you ask for a picture?
Yes. A
Okay.
few days later, she showed me one picture, but I couldn't tell if it was an older picture or not.
Let's talk about that day.
Okay.
Okay, on that day, did you ask for a picture?
Yeah.
What
I said, do you have any pictures of her? Like, has she been with you? Did you take any pictures of her? Like, you know, thing.
did your mom say?
She said, I'll show you one later.
Okay, later, like here in a minute, or I'll send you one later tonight.
She meant like she'll send me one later that night. She didn't.
Okay. What'd you do when you didn't get a picture later that night?
I called her the
That
next
night?
morning.
The next morning?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was like, hey, like, can I have that picture of her? I was like, I just want to see her.
What phone did you call from?
Hunter's.
Okay. What number did you call? One of those you gave us, or a different
It was
one?
Jude's number. I don't have it.
You don't know it now?
Is it in Hunter's phone? And it would have been called from Hunter's phone in January sometime, early January.
Yeah.
And we don't know what Jude's last name is.
Mom just told me, but I don't remember. It's something really funky. I could take you to his house.
Okay.
Okay. At Jude's in Elizabethan, no Evelyn asked for a picture.
January 9th, 2020 was the court date.
Okay, so January 9th, you're confident of your court day, you drove over to Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, January 9th. Now we've got the time frame from, like I said, about a month, the 14th to the 16th. Okay. All right. In January, Angel, no Evelyn asked for a picture, did not receive.
I heard you never started too.
Okay, so January, you're saying you didn't get a picture. The next morning, January 10th, you called your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Called Angel. Did you speak to Angel?
Mm-hmm.
You talked to her
She
that
called me
morning?
back,
Okay.
but it was that morning.
Angel called back same morning. What'd you say?
She just said, I'll send you one in a minute, I just got out. She ended up showing me like an actual printed picture of Evelyn. I mean, like, I won't lie, like, I took every step that child made, I was taking pictures of her. So I couldn't remember when I'd taken her, when she'd actually taken, just to be honest with you, because literally, like, every time that child did anything, I was like,
Yeah.
let me take a picture.
Well, that was the question I was trying to get at last night. How did you go from being literally obsessed with Evelyn, and I'm not using obsessed in a negative context, I'm using it like you're the mother, you love everything the child does, you're snapping pictures, to, okay, my mom's got my kid, well, maybe somebody else has my kid, I'm not going to worry about it. How did that transition happen?
I didn't want mom to do anything to her.
Huh?
I didn't want mom to do anything to her.
I don't understand.
Are you saying that you were afraid that if you came forward and told us that your mom would do something to the
Well, that's
child?
why I didn't tell you yesterday. I thought she might run off there and just like...
Is that-
No. Let's go back. Let's go back to
Yeah.
December 12th, 14th, 16th. From November of 2018, you're obsessed with Evelyn. Love every breath she takes. This day comes along, you don't see Evelyn. Everything seems happy-go-lucky. You're with Hunter, you're working at the chicken shack, everything's cool. I'm not seeing my daughter. How does that work? How do you go from...
I didn't want her to do anything or like take her anywhere or be like just never get her back.
Okay. All right. January the 10th, you called Angel for a picture. Picture later, right?
Right.
Send picture later. All right. Did you get a picture January 10th?
No.
Okay. When did you get a picture?
She showed me like a physical hard copy of like a little 4x6 pictures
Yeah.
the next day.
In person?
Yeah, in person.
So now we're January
At
11th.
Lincoln Road.
How'd you get there?
Hunter took me.
So Hunter drives Maggie to Jude's. Is Evelyn there?
No.
Okay. Evelyn not there. Alright, so you show up hoping to see Evelyn?
Yeah.
She's not there. What did you say?
She just, I forget where she was and she kept saying the same thing. She said don't worry about it, but she just showed me that picture.
Angel said Evelyn is safe.
I mean, the picture is just of Evelyn, like, sitting in the floor playing. And to be honest with you, like I said, like, I didn't know if I had taken it, maybe she had printed it off, or she'd actually taken it.
Yeah. So then Angel shows printed out picture. Printed out pic of Evelyn. How long did you stay?
I mean, every time we went over there, we were usually there for at least an hour or longer.
Okay. January 11th. What happens January 12th? The next day.
We still went over there and it was the same thing.
So y'all are going over every day?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna write
We might have
January.
went like maybe 1 or 2 days out of like the whole month, but like I was in constant contact with her.
Okay, so you're going over there every single day? Yes? And same story.
Same story.
Are you ever getting any pictures of her?
Not after that one,
Never any live pictures?
no.
Facebook,
No.
Instagram, chat,
No.
everything you think of, FaceTime?
No.
Were
Mom
you ever,
doesn't have anything like that.
were you ever on the phone with somebody and hear Evelyn's voice?
No.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, like I said, I didn't want to do anything and piss her off and her like just run and not tell me anything.
Okay. So you were over there for an hour, roughly every time you went over there, and it's kind of the same conversation.
Yeah.
So we'll take an hour out of the 24 hours in a day The other 23 hours, what are you doing during those days?
I was probably at work.
Working?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was either at work or in bed.
Did you ever worry, hey, where's Evelyn?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like I said, that's why yesterday I didn't want to tell you all anything. But now she's already like kind of disappeared, so I mean, let that one.
She's kind of let you hanging out.
Yeah.
Why? We're going over there every day.
To try to get her over to you.
Did Hunter know?
No, I never told him what was going on.
Why did you tell Hunter you were going over there?
Just to see my mom.
So was Hunter not around when you're asking, hey, where's Evelyn?
No, me and mom was walking outside.
Well, let me ask you this, and this may sound crazy, because I don't know the answer. Did Hunter know you had a child named Evelyn?
Yes.
Okay. Did Hunter ever say, hey, where's your daughter?
No.
He didn't care?
No.
He didn't want no babies around?
I mean, I'm not saying that, we just never really like got into the subject.
Okay, what do you think of that?
Thankfully.
Hunter didn't want no babies around?
I don't think that, no.
I'm just asking, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because that's kind of what it sounds like. He knows you're his girlfriend, right? Y'all were living together at the time.
He's driving you over there every day.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, I've got a girlfriend. Did he ever say I love you?
Yeah, well.
So I'm just trying to figure out what your all status was. So I love this girl. She's got a baby, but I don't care anything about it. Right?
Right.
Okay. Did that have anything to do with why you weren't worried about Evelyn?
No.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to make a note. January the 12th we got to, so it would go over to
Almost every
Jude's.
day. Yeah.
Almost every day.
And then whenever she got at that hotel in Wood Springs, she kept telling me she was only there for 2 or 3 nights, but it was like, oh, like the next night I'll bring her over and you can see her. She's never had her.
We say, hang on, let's get to that. So stay for roughly 1 hour.
Yeah.
Go outside. Go outside.
Or Hunter would go out to the car lot, get dipped, and then we talk about it.
Away from Hunter. Hunter. Then talk about Evelyn, right?
Right.
Did Hunter ever ask about Evelyn?
No.
Okay. Hunter never asked about Evelyn. During the time you had a phone, like, I mean, you know how, generally how phones work. I've got a picture on the background of my mountains. Okay. Well, what was the background of your phone?
The family phone my cover put on Facebook. I wanted Evelyn like that little purple chair, and she's wearing like the black long sleeve t-shirt.
So it's Evelyn.
Yeah, the green pan.
You can describe it to a T.
There are leaves in the background.
There you go. You can describe it
It
to a
was
T.
small. She had a little camo bow in her hair. It's just the one where she's like smiling, she's got her hands on things.
Well, let me ask you
The
this.
same one I sent to you all.
Okay. I remember that one. I remember
The
that
purple
one.
little bitch.
So, you can describe that to a T because you love Evelyn.
Yeah.
Right? So, you're around Hunter.
She
right?
had a little bruise on her face because she was walking and fell.
So, I guess at some point, like, you're
It was
sitting...
like probably like right around here on her cheek. It was kind of like up on her cheek.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, if you and Hunter would be sitting next to each other and you had your phone, something like this, looking at it, text or something, that picture, was your phone bigger than mine? Was it a bigger phone?
It was the iPhone and phone.
So that's a pretty good size phone, right?
That's
I'm
not
not
the
sure.
big
Not
one.
the big one? Anyways, but that picture is prominent, right?
Yeah.
Did Hunter ever say, oh, there's Evelyn, oh, she's a cutie, oh, I'd like to meet her, I'd like to hold her, I'd like to... Did you ever miss her? You never asked that? Okay. Alright, so stay for roughly 1 hour, go outside, talk about Evelyn.
Or Hunter would go outside. Go
Right,
get it.
either way. Hunter never asked about Evelyn. You said at some point your mom got a motel hotel room.
Yeah, at Wood Springs Suite.
When was that?
She dropped the government check, but
Wood Springs.
where's February? Yeah, that was on a Saturday, so I guess it was on January 31st that she went there.
So roughly
I was just checking to see if there was anything.
January 31st, Angel moves
Johnson City, I was going to.
Here, Johnson City. How many times do you go over there?
Well, she's only been for 3 days.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I was
every
about to ask. Okay, stayed for 3 days. You went over every time. Maggie, there, every day.
Yeah.
How long did you stay?
A long time, because that's when she can tell me, oh, like I'll get in a little bit, oh, like I'll get in a little bit.
Stayed a long time. How'd you get there?
Either Hunter came with me or I went by myself, and it was in the blue Corolla.
Okay. So you went there with and without Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter. And Mom would say, go ahead.
I'll go get her. Mom said, I'll go get her. She said where she was going to get her at?
Yeah.
Did you ask?
Yeah, and she wouldn't tell me. I was like, well, if you want to take the car, go get it, take it.
Take the car and go get it.
Yeah,
Where?
and,
Okay. So, Mom's at this motel, right?
right.
She's there for 3 days. She says, baby's not here. And you just, we're good with that? I mean,
I really didn't want to call anybody because I knew she was going to take off. She's already taken off now, too.
why would she take off?
She doesn't want to talk to dogs.
Let's work some more on our timeline.
Yeah.
So now we're at February 2nd-ish.
Yeah.
What happens next? Where's Angel? Where are you? Where's Evelyn?
What was the Super Bowl? That's the day I got kicked out for sure. The day of the Super Bowl.
The what now?
The Super Bowl.
What about?
February the-
Just say what you said again, mate.
That's when they got kicked out.
Was
The
on
day
the
of the Super
Super Bowl. Because
Sorry.
Unravel got in ours again.
Angel got kicked out of Wood
Well, she didn't
Springs.
have to leave until the morning, but we'll have to leave that night.
Kicked out of Wood Springs,
Yeah.
right?
But she didn't have to leave until 11 a.m. the next day.
Springs.
So that's when the cops were called and all that.
Why-
February the 2nd. So she was at that hotel on February 2nd.
Yeah.
February 2. Why were the cops called?
Or we'll go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Domestic assault or something, we'll have to leave.
Were you there?
No, but she called me and she was like, hey, like Will's like hitting me, pushing me around. We went to a Super Bowl party at Hunter's aunt's house, like right up the road from where he lives. It's on the same road.
What, you went to a Super Bowl party about what time? 6, 5.
But I think we got there maybe like 3 to 3:30, and we stayed till like 9:30. Dropped Mom off.
Okay, so Angel is with you at the Super Bowl
Yeah.
party, alright?
Okay. We tried to go get the kids from Dad, and like Dad called the cops on her that day, and it was just a big ordeal. And Hunter was like, if you want to go with us, that's fine, you can. So she went with us.
You and Angel went over to Tommy's
Mhm.
to get Charlotte and
Hunter was with us.
Elijah,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Okay. To take them to the Super Bowl party?
I mean, no, if she got them, we would
Oh,
go back to the
okay.
hotel.
Okay. So here's my question. You're riding around with your mom trying to go get Charlotte and Elijah with the plan maybe to go party later. Why aren't you trying to find Evelyn?
I wasn't going to go to the party if she got Charlotte and Elijah. If she got them, she was supposed to take me to go get Evelyn. She didn't get them, and Hunter's just like, oh, we'll go to the Super Bowl party.
Okay.
So we went to that.
You ain't seen your kid in a month. Why are you thinking, oh, I'll go to the Super Bowl party instead of go trying to find my kid?
I didn't
The
know.
cops, calling the cops aside, why aren't you out here beating the bushes on your own?
I had nowhere to start to look for her other than Elizabeth, and
Okay.
her parents didn't have her.
Whose parents?
Mom's,
Okay.
Wanda, David, Jones.
Did you and Hunter ever have a conversation like, hey, because Hunter's got some meetings, right? He's got a car, he owns a business, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like, hey, will you help me find my daughter?
Um,
You never asked him that? Why?
he didn't ask about her, so I asked him to go help me with her.
He's the best friend you got at that point, it sounds like, right? Okay. February 2nd, they're kicked out of Wood Springs.
Mom leaves
The
next day.
3rd, whatever.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll just put that. Angel leaves Wood Springs February 3rd. What happens after February 3rd?
I still keep talking to her and she's still not telling me anything.
Where's she at?
She went to Wanda Davis.
Okay, Angel at Wanda and David's. Remind me again who Wanda,
Oh, that's her parents.
where do they live?
396 West Valley Drive, Lot 7.
396, what?
West Valley Drive.
West Valley, where is that?
In Kingsport off of Rock Springs Road.
Okay.
It's lot number 7 in the trailer park.
Okay. She is there from February 3rd to when?
Literally the day that I came up here was the date.
Okay. So, Angel here, February to the 17th?
Yeah.
Or
Wood,
18th, something like that?
yeah. Wood Springs sent her like a refund check in the mail. She got it that day.
What day?
The 18th.
Okay. How much?
$441.
How many?
$441.
441 Wood Springs. And it was a check?
Yeah. She got it cashed at Wells Fargo on exit 7.
You know that to be a fact?
I took her there.
Okay.
So yes, I do know that.
So, I was gonna go run down where she cashed it.
So did you drive her from Kingsport to exit 7 to cash a check?
First we saw at Food City, they would have cashed it.
What food city?
The one in Quinn, Ohio.
Wait, let me ask a question. Where's the check mail to?
100,000.
Okay, 100,000.
Yeah.
And she was staying at,
She didn't know if she could go stay there when she had the check mail. She didn't know like if they were gonna let her come stay or not.
but she was at one of those in West Valley.
Mhm.
Did you call her and say, hey, the check's here? Or she call you and ask?
This is the whole Eagles ordeal. Like, me and Mom got into it because she called me and she was like, I can't believe, that you would call DCS on Elijah and I hadn't. This was the morning of the 18th. Okay, and her and I were into it and she was like, well, bring me the check or I'll just come set up there so I can come to the mail. And I was like, when it comes to the mail, I will bring it to you.
Okay.
So then, after Dad met her at Ingalls, she got in the Lexus, that's what I was driving at the time. We went from Ingalls in Quail Heights to Barefoot Landing to Bluffville.
Uh-huh.
Came back because she didn't have her ID on it. She left in the BMW. She left it parked at Ingalls. She rode with me to the house. She didn't have gas. Okay, we pick her ID up. I'm like, I'll take you to Food City cash checks, just $5. Food City won't cash it because it's a Wells Fargo bank check.
Okay.
Okay, we drive to the bank across the road, whatever that is, like First Community or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they won't cash it either because it's Wells Fargo. They tell me the nearest Wells Fargo is on exit 7.
That's why you go for it.
We go to exit 7 Wells Fargo.
Okay. Just you and her.
No,
Cash.
no one's with us.
Okay, what else with you?
Yeah.
Cashed at, say it again,
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo, exit 7?
Yeah.
Exit 7. Alright, let's go back to, you said at Food City. You might have missed this earlier as me and Tommy in here. You're sitting there at Food City in a different car.
Ingalls. That's where they met.
Ingalls. Angel is there with Elijah
Yeah.
and Charlotte, or just Elijah?
Just Elijah.
Just Elijah. Tommy pulls up to do custody exchange, right?
Right.
You're over in the parking lot. Tommy doesn't know
I
you're
was
there.
away from them.
Right. So, you know Evelyn, you know that Angel has Elijah, is taking good care of him for what, a couple of days or something, whenever,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Where's Evelyn?
I don't know.
Why weren't you asking that question?
I was asking and she would not tell me. I literally asked her every day from the day that she called me at the chicken shack. And it's always the same answer. She's safe, don't worry about it.
But this is the girl that you probably took a million pictures of. And now it's like, hey, where's Evelyn? Well, I don't know. You just shrug your shoulders? Alright. Want to go back to Hunter?
Well, I didn't really know what to do, and I didn't want her to like leave or do something to Evelyn.
What do you think you should do? Not sit back and wait?
I mean, yeah.
For how long? How long are you gonna wait?
That's a really good question.
I don't know.
How long are you gonna wait? I mean, it's been. The last time you saw her was when? December 17th? 16th?
14.
Okay. So it's been 1 month and 6 days. 36 days since you've seen your child. And you're okay with that?
I mean, no, but like I genuinely did not know what to do. And yes, I know you're gonna tell me, oh, you should have called us, like,
Well, that's neither here nor there, whatever.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand how that you're okay with this.
well, I wasn't necessarily like okay with it, but like I said, it was like I had a lot of options. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That you're working every day, going to Super Bowl parties, going here, going there.
But I guess we just let's do it this way. Now, I think we've established it, but I know we talked about it last night. I was getting zoned out of it. I was tired.
We all are.
So I guess you have a birth certificate for Evelyn, right? You're listed as a mother. No father's listed,
Yeah.
right? We talked about that. So you would be the primary parent. Like, you are the mother. You're her legal guardian, right? You're her natural guardian, natural mother. I know you have this extended family that loves her, but you're her go-to, right?
Right.
And you have no idea about her well-being for how long?
A while.
What's a while? A while could be 20 minutes.
The only
okay?
time I saw that picture was on January 12th.
Okay. So we're talking, you have no idea about her well-being. You don't know if she's safe, alive, well-nourished, flourishing. You don't know anything about your child since December the 16th, right?
Good to see that. It's not crazy.
So, okay, this timeline, is there anything you've left out?
No.
Is there anything you've lied about in here?
No.
Just this?
No.
Okay. Do you have reason to believe that Evelyn is not alive?
No.
Okay. Well, let me ask it the opposite way. What reason do you have to believe Evelyn is still alive?
Hope.
Okay.
But I only have a solid reason, that's just all it is.
Yeah. Evelyn is 16 months, right?
15.
Sorry. 15. What would you now? Right?
I don't know how you go about finding her own.
I would have known where to find her that day at Ingles. He would have called and said, she's at Ingles, come help me.
At the hotel.
Or Wood Springs. Hey, she's staying over at Jude's. Hey, hey, police. I know the police are on their way to Wood Springs. I know that's where she's there. Why don't I just go there and tell the police what's going on? We know where to find her then. I bet if you would have called us December the 14th, we could have found her. You know? So, I don't know.
Can you check with her family they're calling her?
Do what?
That's a lead. I promise you we'll run down. I've told you there is no extent to which we will not
I
go.
completely forgot about until that started like going on about like why does the family let my mom and his family
That's
not
fine.
her?
We can run that down.
That was always her go-to, like anytime she violated probation or anything, I'm just going to Oklahoma.
Okay. So let's say this. Let's say we find Angel later today. You've seen Angel almost every single day since December 14th. She's never had Evelyn.
No, we didn't talk until January
Okay.
9th, because that was where they lived with
Okay.
him.
I forgot about that lapse. All right. During that entire time, you don't know that Angel ever had Evelyn. So let's say we find Angel. Let's say they've got her right now. We just don't know about it yet.
Right.
How do we find Evelyn?
Ask her,
Think she's gonna tell us?
maybe.
Maybe. She ain't been beating down her door so far, you know.
Well, maybe if you have her like in person, it'll be different.
Maybe.
We hope.
What do we do if she says, I don't know where Evelyn is?
She's the last person who has her.
The month ago, month and a half ago. What if she says something really bad happened? And what do we do then?
I don't know.
Anything else? Anything you've not told us?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what, you know, we've been around this
I
circle,
know.
around and around and around and around. You know, and we've been nothing but nice to you. Give you every opportunity to tell us. We are trying to help you. Do you understand that?
I do.
And when you tell us lies,
It doesn't help. I know.
when we've got all these resources tied up running down bullshit that you know is exactly that bullshit, like all that with Ethan. You know how much time we wasted on Ethan when we could have been looking somewhere else? You knew. You knew that was bullshit.
Let me go back through it and make sure I got everything straight. So I think on the 17th or maybe the 18th, someone from Sullivan County talks with you, right?
That was the 18th.
And that's when you give the story of, well, I left her with Ethan, right? And I'm not trying to badger you. I just want to go back through it. But at that point, you knew that wasn't true, right? And then I guess you kind of fast forward. Am I the next person you talked to as far as sitting down in an interview?
No.
You talked to someone else. Was that with the FBI?
No.
No, the first person she talked to was some of our guys.
Okay.
The night we went to your house and found you, brought you up here.
Yeah.
You rode up here with the patrolman, right?
Right.
That was the first night.
Well, they went to the chicken shack and Hunter took me to the chicken shack.
Okay, wherever you came from, somewhere down on 75 up here and talked to us.
But let me ask you this. So they showed up at Chicken Shack looking for you. Like, hey, we're here to talk about Evelyn, I guess. So you say to Hunter, hey, can you give me a ride to Chicken Shack? Right?
No, Hunter's dad called,
Okay.
and I answered the phone. He said, hey, let me talk to Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Hunter was like, oh, well, there's like a detective there or something. I'd already talked to him that day.
Okay.
This was a little bit after I talked to him.
Well, Hunter takes you over there to meet detectives, right?
It was just one call.
Well, whatever.
Patrolman brought her up here.
Hunter takes you there.
Yeah.
How far of a drive is it?
Less than 5 minutes.
5 minutes. During that 5 minutes, y'all ever talk about what you're fixing to talk about?
No.
Hunter didn't ask.
Or
No.
so
He didn't say what the police doing. Now, if my wife, girlfriend, or whatever was getting...
All he told me on the phone, no, I didn't have on the phone. He came home from work a little bit after the seconds had been there, and he was like, some guy called me about your child. And I was like, I know I've already talked to him. I said, okay.
Alright, so Hunter, that says he loves you, on February the 18th, y'all been together for 2 months. At this point, says he loves you, refers to your world, Evelyn, as your child. Right? Is that what he always called her?
Yeah.
You ever call her anything else?
He never really talked about her calling me.
Did he ever talk about her in a derogatory manner?
No.
Okay. Alright, so then you get brought back up here to talk to some different detectives. Do you stick with the story of I dropped her
did.
off with Ethan? Okay. Then you go right around with the FBI looking at motels?
Yeah.
Right?
This was the next day.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So would that be then the next interview you did was with me and Angie? Or was there one in between that?
What's that? I don't remember.
Well, if you don't remember that.
It's all jumbled together. I talked
That's
to so
fine.
many
That's
people
fine.
that,
You remember talking to me last night.
yeah.
We talked and you stuck with the story the 24th and then the 25th. And look, I'll just tell you, I knew you were lying to me last night. I didn't have enough evidence to confront you the way I did today. Is the bottom line, okay? I hadn't been briefed on everything that was going on. I got caught up on that. That's why I wanted to talk to you again today, because I knew none of that was true. All right? And you knew none of it was true, right?
Right.
I mean, you knew I had a good reason to be asking,
Right.
right?
Right.
Little girl's missing, and you misled us, you lied to us, right?
Right.
So then today, for whatever reason, you decide, okay, enough's enough, I'm gonna tell the truth,
Yeah.
give us a different story.
It is the truth, this one.
Well, that's what I'm just trying to get it right. Okay, so that's where we're at, right? Okay. What else is there that we should know? What else can help us find Evelyn?
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. Mom was supposed to, what is today, the 20th? She has an appointment at Kingsport Housing the 25th to get a government apartment.
Think she's gonna show up?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only time that I know she's supposed to be somewhere.
Alright. February
The 25th.
25th.
I don't know the time. Could you all maybe call them and get the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
February 25th, Angel appointments at Kingsport Housing.
Yeah.
Alright. What else?
That's all.
Who's Angel's boyfriend right now?
William McLeod.
Nobody else. Jude's out of the picture.
Her and Jude went over together. They just lived with Jude.
Oh, sorry. William McLeod. Seen or heard of
Will
him?
lived with her at Jude.
Okay.
They paid Jude rent.
I didn't know that. Alright. What else?
That's all.
You hungry?
No,
Let's get some food,
no.
water, bathroom break. Walk out, get some fresh air,
Maybe.
anything. Let's, I think we could use a break too. Maybe we'll step out over here. If you wanna walk out, the way this elevator works, you've probably been up it enough. You gotta have somebody go down with you.
Okay.
We'll give you some there, okay?
Sure don't want something to drink?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Lieutenant Price, so this is the first time Megan has told you this story about her mom
Correct.
possibly having a child, is that right?
Yes.
Now, did you all go looking for Angela Boswell, and William McLeod?
Yes, we did.
And were you all able to locate them?
They were located, yes.
And where were they?
Wilkes County, North Carolina.
Were you able to locate Evelyn with them?
We were not.
Okay. Did you, in the course of your investigation, find any evidence that Angel Boswell had ever had Evelyn?
That's correct.
So there was no evidence?
None.
Okay. Any evidence during your investigation that Angel Boswell had ever taken Evelyn?
None.
All right. This was not the last interview that you had with Megan Boswell, is that correct?
It was not.
Okay. After you learned that the information she had told you that day was not correct, did you all come up with another strategy as far as how to get additional information from Ms. Boswell?
Yes, we ended up interviewing her again.
All right. And would that have been the next day, February the 21st of 2020?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And on that day, did you all interview her along with various items of evidence that you had collected from Hunter's residence?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And if you would kind of tell the jury what you did, what your strategy was in interviewing her on that day.
So we were doing our best to narrow down the timeline of the last known credible sighting of Evelyn, who, when the last time we knew her to be alive. And so she had several items that we had gotten from Hunter's house in a box, kind of like, she called it a memory box. And there were different photographs and items and letters and that kind of thing in that box. And we set it down with her and we basically asked her, when did this happen? When did this happen? To narrow down. Again, we were trying to narrow that timeline down as close as we could get to what we could prove to be the last time, Evelyn was seen alive.
All right. And obviously, at this point in time, you knew Megan Boswell had told you things that were not true. Is that
100%,
correct?
right.
And did you confront her during that interview with her inconsistencies?
Yes,
All right. And did you record that? You said that interview was the next day, the February 21st, 2020. Is that correct?
that's correct.
And was that interview also conducted at your interview room over at the sheriff's office,
Yes, it was.
which again is located here in Bluntville, Sullivan County?
Correct.
Correct. Did you all record that interview?
We did.
And prior to coming to court here today, did you have an opportunity to review that interview?
Yes, I did.
And was that what you watched, a true and accurate recording of the interview that you had with Megan Boswell on February the 21st of 2020?
Yes, it is.
Judge, at this time, I would move to make that exhibit 221.
Objection? No, sir. Full exhibit, 221.
Judge, I would ask to publish that interview at this time, play it for the jury.
No objection.
Let me approach for a second, Judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, they just told me this video is a long one, so we're going to go ahead and take our afternoon break. I thought that was recommended. We'll go with the officer. We'll take about 15 minutes.
Everyone stand.